QNAP 16-port half-width rack mount 10 gigabit Ethernet managed network switch. Honest review and real results.
Has your network ever become the loudest problem in the room during a critical deadline? I remember watching a small agency grind to a crawl mid-project because their switch simply could not handle simultaneous 10G traffic across servers and workstations. Everything stalled. Files hung. Frustration filled the room. If your current network infrastructure quietly limits your team every single day, you already feel this.
The tension compounds fast. You try consumer switches and hit throughput ceilings. You consider enterprise gear and face overwhelming complexity and cost. That low-grade pressure of managing a patchwork network with mismatched ports and no real oversight builds into genuine burnout. There has to be a smarter, calmer, and more controlled path forward that does not require a dedicated network engineer just to survive daily operations.
Then everything changed when I found the QNAP 16-port half-width rack-mount 10 gigabit Ethernet managed network switch sitting in a lab rack, quietly handling full 10 gigabit traffic across 16 ports without breaking a sweat. Do not just pick any managed network switch. Make sure it has a hybrid RJ45 and SFP Plus port configuration, so you never waste time forcing incompatible interfaces to cooperate across your entire infrastructure again. Here is what surprised me. The moment I opened the QSS web dashboard, the complexity I expected simply was not there. 8 multi-gigabit RJ45 ports handle your copper-cabled workstations at 10 gigabit, 5 gigabit, 2.5 gigabit, 1 gigabit, or 100 megabit, depending on your hardware. 8 SFP Plus fiber ports connect your servers and NAS storage with low latency precision. That is 160 gigabits per second of non-blocking throughput across all 16 ports simultaneously. A systems administrator nearly lost an entire afternoon reconfiguring a failing full-width switch when he slid this half-width unit into the seam rack space, configured LACP groups in under 5 minutes through the web GUI, and had everything running cleanly before lunch. VLAN segmentation, ACL rules, and LLDP discovery come built in. Long-term network stability is exactly where this story continues.
Once the network stabilizes, the daily reality shifts noticeably. Traffic flows without bottlenecks. VLAN segmentation keeps sensitive data isolated without manual complexity. Link aggregation through LACP adds redundancy and bandwidth without adding hardware. Your team stops reporting slowdowns, and you stop fielding frustrated messages mid-project. That compounding relief is what long-term infrastructure confidence actually feels like. A networking specialist who reviewed the underlying Marvell chipset called it surprisingly capable, praising the multi-gig copper and fiber combination as genuinely perfect for 10 gigabit upgrade deployments. A hardware influencer described the QSS management interface as the most human-friendly switch software they had encountered, noting it gives granular VLAN and LACP control without requiring command line expertise. An IT infrastructure consultant recommended it specifically to creative agencies and post-production studios where rack space matters and multi-gig workstation support is non-negotiable. A power user running a home lab noted quiet operation after boot and praised the SFP Plus port count at this density level as a significant value advantage. Now, if the managed switch learning curve feels intimidating, the QSS web GUI is genuinely beginner approachable. What would a stable, fully segmented 10 gigabit network change about your daily workflow? Drop your thoughts below and let us compare notes.
The QNAP 16-port half-width rack-mount 10 gigabit Ethernet managed network switch is earning steady trust from SMB teams, home lab enthusiasts, IT consultants, and post-production studios who need real 10 gigabit performance without enterprise pricing or complexity. Thousands of professionals are already running cleaner, faster, and more secure networks using hybrid copper and fiber configurations managed through one simple dashboard. Results may vary depending on your environment and configuration. If you are ready to upgrade with confidence, the affiliate link is waiting in the description.
Experience the difference today.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.